So apparently it's time for Hunter Renfrow to get his bag, and Dave Ziegler talks about this upcoming draft and how the Las Vegas Raiders may approach this upcoming draft on who they may pick in that third round, knowing that we don't have that first and second. Let's hop into it. So first things first, I want to hop into what DC was talking about on Twitter. He got the Twitter fingers. He started talking about Hunter Renfrow, replying to the guy, Kenny King Jr., shout out to him. But he replied to Kenny King talking about how the money that we got is for Hunter Renfrow in reference to whether the Raiders should sign Debo or not. This kind of goes to hand in hand of what players should we go get. And I kind of felt like the team that we have in place is already competitive enough to go out there and be a great football team. I don't think we need to use the money we have and the money that we're saving to go out and get big free-time agents. I personally don't think that. I think the offensive line isn't as bad as people think. They really progressed last year. Don't judge them on the first half of the year. Judge them on the second half of the season. Just that offensive line. And I think they got that much better. Now, as far as picking a right tackle in the draft in the third round, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But as far as the money that we have, I don't think we should use it to go get a big-time free agent and use it all like that. No, I think we have players like Hunter Renfrow who have to get their bag. They need to go get paid as well. Waller could also be getting an extension or getting some type of contract bonus or contract boost, I should say, in comparison to other tight ends, him only getting about $7 million. So with that in perspective, I really want to use our money to get another big free time agent, especially if I feel like the team we have in place is very competitive. Chandler Jones, we gave a lot of money to. Max Crosby, Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, then you go give Hunter Renfrow. I don't think we have enough money allocated to go get a lot more or another big-time free agent like a Debo Samuel. So that just goes hand in hand. So Dave Ziegler talks about this upcoming draft in his latest press conference. That just happened moments ago. He was talking basically about picking up the best player available. I think getting the best player available is the best way of going about it based on the team that we have. If you think kind of what I think as well, that we have a great team already. Now we just got to continue adding great players to the great team we already have. On paper, yes, this is one of the best teams we have in probably 20 years. It's hard to debate it because Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, you wouldn't really want to add another receiver. You don't have to add a tight end. You don't have to add running backs or quarterback. You don't have to worry about that. And then on the defense side of the ball, you have pass rushers, which is the most important thing. So you could really go out there and just get the best player that you think is available. Even if you want to trade up into the second and go and snatch somebody that you think is falling but has a lot of potential, if we're capable of doing that, we should do that. But as far as signing big-time free agents, I think we need to keep the guys we already have, give them their money and what they respectively do, like a Hunter Renfrow, right? One of the best slot receivers, if not top 3 slot receiver in the league right now, and go and let him get a bag and just let the draft go ahead and take care of itself, get the best player available, and stack the chips, stack the talent on this football team. Because I think we have a lot of talent already, and I think a lot of holes that people say we have is being a little over-exaggerated. I don't think we need a linebacker that bad. I don't think we need a safety that bad like people talk about, especially in reference to Jonathan Abram. And then you go to the offensive line. I think this offensive line really improved, and I think they could do great things moving forward. Whether we get another right tackle or get a left guard, that's okay, but I think the guys we have in place should be able to get it done, especially based on the success we already had last year. The only problem last year we had is that we couldn't run the ball. And me personally, I don't think that was so much due to the offensive line being that terrible, which it was terrible at some points, but I think it was also due because Jacobs was also having some issues. He was hobbled. He wasn't able to perform, and then you see Payne Barber come in and have 100 yards. Kenyon Drake, he gets hurt as well. So that doesn't help the backfield either when it comes to having that leverage. Jalen Richard didn't start off in the season either. So we had some problems going on back there, but we were able to be effective when passing the football still. So that goes hand in hand and contrasts with each other based on whether the offensive line was able to perform or not. So that's just kind of my take on the entire situation going full circle. Y'all go ahead and let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Should we just save the money that we have to pay Hunter Renfrow, give him an extension, and then just see what happens, see where the chips fall then? Or should we just continue to try and push in the free agency, grab a guy, and then see what happens after that? Y'all let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Y'all know what it is. Add me on Instagram, add me on Twitter at Rated Take. Y'all know what it is, man. Check out the redemption hats as well. RedemptionBrand.com and Redemption Brand on Instagram. Check it out, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up. We out.